I signed an 8-year, $45 million contract before my rookie year in 1994. You have a tremendous amount of dedication and sacrifice that goes into becoming an elite player. And a lot of times you've never had a job. Now you fall into extreme amount of money. You don't understand necessarily how money works. I began thinking about life after the NBA right when I entered the NBA. I think part of that was having a father who played in the NFL in the 70s. Seeing him, seeing his contemporaries, hearing the good and the bad, I was kind of paranoid and was obsessed about thinking about what was next. I just didn't want to be unprepared. I recognized early that I had a chance to sort of leverage my game and my likeness and make money in endorsements. I like to say follow the Michael Jordan model at the time, having relationships with some big companies and they paid you, endorse their products. In terms of like establishing businesses, that wasn't fully on the radar. I have a lot of interest and a lot of things that I have always had to put on the back burner. And basketball exhausts that. Play as long as you can. And I did. I played till I was 40. My mistake is trying to do everything I've always wanted to do all at once. I got into real estate while I was playing, started to invest in and build multifamily apartments. I do that, but that's not my only thing. I knew that maybe television broadcasting would be something that I could do. I felt the power of TV was so important. It keeps you relevant, it keeps you out there, and you're closely identified and attached to this global brand, the NBA. I also always thought about ownership. Eventually, we bought the Atlanta Hawks in 2015. I didn't wake up one day and all of a sudden this opportunity presented itself. I wanted to eventually buy a team in 1995. Didn't know how it would happen, but I knew it would happen, and I wanted it to happen. Being thoughtful, being intentional, building up your Rolodex, learning from people who were successful in their careers, spending time with the owners of the teams that I played with, learning from them. All of that, I think, sort of helped create this opportunity, which happened 2 years after I ultimately retired from basketball. Sometimes we live in fear. When you're young, that's the time to really go for it. I like to say, dream with your eyes open and just whatever it is that your passion, follow that passion with everything you can. Tackle your fears, conquer your fears, go for it. And when you do fail, that's when the growth occurs.